Are you getting the short end of the deal? Hey guys, Jim Edwards here, and welcome to another edition of Letting the Chickens Out with Jim. Actually have the chickens out and they're enjoying their snacks. Also, they have a giant pasture full of freshly mown grass. This is chicken paradise. This is what real free-range chickening looks like. These chickens live better than some people. So, what am I talking about? Are you getting the short end of the stick? You know, if you've ever been to a negotiating class or, a traditional negotiation class or things like that, making a deal, it's always feels like you gotta get the better of the deal. In other words, for you to win, somebody else has to lose. That's how a lot of people view negotiation, they view making deals, just how they view life. And I'm here to tell you that that's probably not the best way to look at it. I believe it was Stephen Covey who coined the phrase win-win or no deal. But if you really, really want to do well in life, you gotta figure out how you can help the other person be enriched, because you can never enrich one person by penalizing another. I think some politicians could probably take a lesson from that, but this is not a political statement. My point, though, is that sometimes you can win by helping the other person win, and your win may not be immediate. It may not be instant. Sometimes your win may come from another source. Your win may come in another situation. But the thing to remember is that if you help the other person win, and you don't shortchange yourself, I'm not saying, be a martyr. You know me, I'm not one to do I'll just sacrifice. No, but from the standpoint of if you can help the other person win and you can win at the same time, that's how you create lasting friendships. Hey, Sean. Hey, Nancy. Good morning, Ricky. If you can help the other person and help yourself at the same time, the deal will last. Good morning. The friendship will be built, and you build a solid foundation for future stuff to happen. But if you're all about the short term and it's what's in it for me right now, then that's where you create problems and you just don't build a solid foundation. So, my buddy Gabrielle always says, like I always say, Jim, win-win or no deal. I love it when she does that too. We talk about stuff. She's like I always say, Jim, win-win or no deal. So perhaps that would be a great mantra for all of us to adopt here on a Friday. And the freaking mosquitoes are driving me nuts, and the chickens are trying to peck them off my legs. So that's it for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you for being loyal fans of Letting the Chickens Out with Jim. Bye-bye, everybody. Oh, hey, Sean, you need to check out, or I'll post the links, but Terry's dock over at the new beach house is done, and it's amazing, and we're going to be doing some really cool fishing off the end of the dock. So look forward to some videos from that. May need to get some advice from you on jigging and other stuff like that, going after flounder. So I need to buy your fishing course, dude. All right, everybody have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.